Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rita. Today we're gonna be doing this very beautiful, very fast and easy makeup look. Perfect for Christmas. There is something about a red lipstick that just screams holidays, but especially Christmas for me. Before we get into the video, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. If you're not yet subscribed, all you need to do is hit the little red button. Be sure to also hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload. I usually upload twice a week, but for the month of December, I will be doing a couple more extra uploads. Anyway, let's just get right into the makeup. For primer, I'm gonna start with a very luminous base. I want to have my makeup to be very glowy from beneath or underneath, so I'm gonna start with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This one is in the luminous one. They do have a more matte, I think they just call it like the original or whatever the name it is. So I'm just gonna grab some in my finger, and I think I did get a lot, and I'm just going to blend this into my skin. And yeah, this was way too much. Moving on to foundation, I'm gonna be using one of my favorites. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. I've got mine in the shade 7, which is medium. This might be a little dark for me right now. It's been a while that I use it, but I really love it. So I just wanted to go ahead and use it again. It might be okay. Maybe just a teensy bit dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it everywhere. For concealer, lately I've been back in my Tarte Shape Tape kick. So this is what I've been using, and I really like it. It's perfect for covering the whiteness, but it also gives me a little bit more of illumination under my eyes, which I really like. And I just apply a little bit. I know this might look like a lot, but I do have a lot to cover. And then I'll just add some here. And with my concealer brush, this one is by Rare Beauty, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this into the skin. For powder, I'm gonna be using the Essence My Skin Perfector. This is going to be one of my newest discoveries. It's definitely a good one. So if you like the Hourglass Vanish powder, this is probably the closest dupe that I've seen from the drugstore, and this is super affordable. I believe this is like under $5 or $5, something among those lines. So anyway, I basically like to use this where I used the concealer, so around my eyes and here, nose and mouth area. And because I did use very glowy products today, I'm going to just powder my forehead a tiny bit. Let's move on with my face products, and for my contour, I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury, the Film Star Bronze and Glow. Usually whenever it's like winter or colder months, I don't like to bronze as much, like compared to like spring and summer, but I like to use more just contouring products just to define my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and start carving my cheeks and my jawline with this product. For highlight, since we already have this palette out, I'm gonna be using this also for my highlighter. So I am just going to apply this on the high points of my face. And I will be probably using a Charlotte Tilbury blush as well, just because I feel like it goes so good with this kind of look that I want to do, which is going to be basically centered on the lips. I'm gonna use a beautiful red for this Christmas look, so I'm gonna use a more subtle blush. This one is gonna be Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury, one of my favorites. I feel like this goes so well with basically any kind of eye look you want to go for, or any makeup you go. This is just so pretty. It can be subtle, or you can also build it up, but still more on the subtle side, which I love. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply. And the way I like to use it, I like to use it as she recommends. So swirling around the product and then just using the pop shade in the apple of my cheeks. Before we move into my eyeshadow, I forgot about my finishing powder. I'm gonna be using the Tiny Baby one I've got from Hourglass. This one is in the shade Diffused Light. And I just like to add this on my under eyes just to give a bit better finishing on those under eyes. It's just very subtle, but I feel like it does help a lot. Now let's move on with the eyeshadow. For my base, I'm gonna be using Rose Gold by Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the Eyes to Mesmerize. It's just a beautiful, beautiful shade. I wanna go for a more pinkish eye look and then a very beautiful pop of red lipstick. I am debating between two lipsticks. We'll see which one I prefer, but let's go ahead. I'm using this Fenty Beauty brush and I'm just going to apply this on my eyes just as a first base. Now I'm gonna go into the Natasha Denona, the Retro palette for the rest of my eyes. I just wanted, like I mentioned, something pink, so this is my newest pinkish palette. I'm gonna go into the shade Nude Mauve down here in a more fluffy blending brush. This one is by Makeup by Mario and Sephora, and I'm just going to start blending this into my crease. Since I want the lipstick to be the center of attention in this makeup look, I'm gonna go for the shade Glitz, so the one up here, which is a very beautiful, very shiny, sparkly pink. I'm gonna go with my finger, just dabbing it, and I'm gonna dab this shade on the center of my eyes. That's all I'm going to do, and then also apply a little bit on my inner corner with the same shade. I'm just going to use the same shade, so Glitz, as my inner corner highlight. To complete the eye look, I'm gonna go ahead and apply lots of mascara. I'm gonna be using the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. This is one of my favorite mascaras of all times. It gives me a ton of volume and a ton of length, which I love. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna add the mascara and then we'll continue with the eyebrows and the rest of the face. Now that the eyes are all done, let's move on with my eyebrows, which I'm gonna be using the same thing that I've been using and loving for some time now. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift pencil in the shade Black Brown, and then my ABH Clear Brow Gel. So first I like to go in just coloring, or using the pencil, and then I like to finish up with the gel. I feel like that's how it looks best on me, or the way I like it better, instead of the other way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows, and then we'll be back for one of the final steps, which is gonna be the lipstick. It's gonna be absolutely gorgeous, so I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and I'm wanting a little extra highlight on my inner corner, so I'm gonna use the same shade, so Glitz, but now with my pinky finger, and I'm just going to add a little bit extra. I'm also adding a little extra highlight on my cheeks with the same palette we used from Charlotte Tilbury. Just a little bit on top of the blush. And now for the star of the show, we're gonna be using one of my favorite red lipsticks in general. Like in all my collection, this is one of my favorite lipsticks. It's from Lisa Eldridge. So if you can guess what red lipstick, you probably know this is gonna be the perfect one for the holidays, for like Christmas. It's just so beautiful and perfect. And this one is Velvet Ribbon. This is her most, in my opinion, her most beautiful red. It's such a classic. It's so pretty, and I feel like it's the ultimate red lipstick, even though Lisa is like the queen of red lipsticks. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this beautiful lipstick so we can complete the makeup. Before we are done with the makeup, we have to set the face, and this one is going to be Charlotte Tilbury, the setting spray. This is the Flawless Airbrush Flawless Finish setting spray. So let's go ahead and spread this all over the face. And here is the final look. Like I was mentioning at the beginning, something very easy, but in my eyes, so put together and just so feminine and classy. It's just so pretty. Something that really gives me Christmas vibes, or like Christmas energy, is a bright, beautiful red lipstick. And honestly, you can never top Lisa Eldridge Velvet Ribbon. It's just such a beautiful lipstick. I feel like it just brightens your face so much. Your teeth just look so much whiter. It just gives you a whole kind of like energy once you apply this lipstick. I really love it. Okay guys, so we are all done with this makeup. It was very easy, very fast. I feel like for my Christmas, which is basically gonna be the four of us, in my parents' living room. I feel like this is perfect. It's just so pretty and so put together, but so fast. Like, I feel like this makeup, if I'm not talking and, you know, telling you what I'm doing, I can literally do this in like 10 minutes or less. Let me know in the comments down below if you would use this makeup for Christmas or you're gonna do something different. What is the kind of look that you like to go for Christmas? I know that for New Year's I love like a more smoky eye, but for Christmas, for me, it's all about the red lips. It's just a classic and I just love it. Anyway, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, like always, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. It's very easy. It's 100% free. Just click this little red button that says subscribe. Be sure to also hit the bell so you get notified every time that I upload. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!